Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the stock market show. Let's talk about AITX and the humanoid robot. I woke up this morning and I'm like, let's check out this weekly AITX video. So I think it's a big deal. That humanoid robot, it's not getting the love right now, the stock. Let me remove this. This isn't necessary. We don't need to do no technical analysis. We know where to buy 0026 to 0028. We buy the bottom. Very easy to time because it's very obvious. So I've already alerted some buys, and I'm gonna start accumulating it here between 0026 and 0028. I do believe that we will get a big pump in late March, early April, somewhere around there. I would be shocked if we didn't. And I think you're in early right now on this humanoid robot catalyst. I think it's a big deal. I think when this catches on, people are going to be like, they're going to get excited, right? And then people are going to jump into the stock. It's going to pump huge. That's what I believe. Because that's kind of how it is, right? The stock kind of just goes sideways here. No one wants it. No one cares about it. Some news drops that gets people excited enough to jump in. It pushes up the price of the stock. And we take our 20 to 80%, and then it comes down and does the same thing over again, right? So I would be very, very excited right now if you're an AITX fan. This is a big deal. It just doesn't seem like a big deal because, like I said, people aren't going to care until it's unveiled. And he did show an example of the bot in the Saturday video. So I just woke up. Usually when I wake up, I'm like, let's watch some Steve Reinhardt real quick and see what he has to say. I figured this would be a big week. So they got a game plan and they are executing. And I told you last year, like, they're building up for a big 2025. I would not be surprised if we get another big 500% run. We got it like last year. We got one. So far, it's looking like very similar to the past if you really think about it. So here is November going into December. We had 1-2 pumps, and then it kind of just died off in February, kind of really quiet into March. And then into April, we had that huge boom here, and then we dumped for almost the rest of the year. We had some mini pumps here. And then again, at the beginning of the year, we get one pump, a little mini pump here, and we're probably just going to go sideways until... And maybe if you're lucky, we go to 002, 0019, and then we get another big pump. It looks eerily similar. Maybe it's just my eyeballs right now that I haven't woken up, but... Sometimes I wonder if Steve Reinhardt ever whispers to someone like, hey, load up right now. Like 0026, 0028, like load up. I'm surprised. Why doesn't he buy, right? He can buy, right? Insider buyer. He can buy in. I'm surprised he doesn't buy in. Or, well, I guess he doesn't have to, now that I think about it. But anyways, the potential is there for a nice 100% plus, easily. This go round, I'm looking to accumulate 20K this time. And I am looking to hold it for more than 20% this time, for sure. This time, oh no. This time we hold for more. Let's hold for at least 60 to 90%. I'll sell half on the way up and then hold the other half in case it does go to 1 penny. Again, someone did ask me, do you think this will go to 1 penny? I don't know. The dilution is really... It's unfortunately it holds back the stock in terms of you won't be able to have, like, every run should not be able to get back to 1 penny, technically speaking, because it becomes more and more bloated, right? The share structure as we go up higher and higher, and that sucks because you would want share buybacks, not dilution. So if this had the same share structure as back when it ran to 25 cents, I think I would be telling you, yeah, 1 penny for sure. Because Sybil stock has a good share structure. It can drop 20% just as quick as it can go 20% up. Like I can move 005s very easily because of the share structure that Sybil stock has. But AITX has such a horrible share structure. It takes so much for it to get going. I think even Steve Reinhardt has said in the past it takes about 300 million in trading volume for it to get going. And we need billion. We need a billion plus to really get back to even a chance at 1 penny. And even then, we had a hard time. Like we hit one, touched it, teased it. We teased 1 penny last time, right? And we just get immediately sold off. And I don't think so, but I wouldn't complain. Like let's see what this brings. I think long term. Someone did ask me long term. I'm not buying long term. I'm just gonna abuse this bottom down here. Might as well. We have a 100% win rate, which some people tell me you're a scam, and I'm like, how am I a scam? At least I gave you the plays before they run. I'm not Moon Market. For those of you who remember me from the Moon Market Discord when I was, green, I got booted because I was being very combative because I kept calling Moon Market out. I'm like, bro, you give the plays after they run. Like, it's up 50%, and then he talks about it on YouTube. I don't do that. I'm like, I'm giving it to you right now when no one wants it. Let's see. It's a big deal, but why? I'm going to read some commentary. Where is it? It's a big deal, but why hasn't the stock price reflect the good news? Let's wait for it to be unveiled. It's been around for years and remains in sub-penny status. Doesn't mean you can't make money off of it. Yeah, you can make money off of it flipping it over and over again. If you're holding long term though, you're just getting you're not getting destroyed at this point. Like if you just became a long term holder recently when it was down here at 002s and you're just buying every time it comes down to 002s, then I think you're fine. Like you're not holding a big bag from like 25, 20 cents, etc. So if you're holding long term and you just got in right now, like at 002s, I mean you're at worst you're like slightly in the red. But since it hasn't gone down to 019 or 002 in a while, I'm not going to invest in it until after it gets to the higher exchange. I think KSCP, Nightscope, if you guys recall, I think that one's performing pretty well recently. I believe it moved. No? Or am I crazy? No, yeah, it did move. I swear it did move. There we go. There was a big pump here. It's had some mini pumps as well along the way, but we're not here to talk about Nightscope though. IST West. I've noticed some people don't have. They come from Robinhood or Webull. I don't know if Webull has it or what. Yeah, I don't know if Webull or what's the other one? Robinhood have it, but yeah, you need to get Schwab or something. I'm surprised people don't use Schwab. Like you can have like 10, I think up to 10 brokerage accounts. So you can like have use different strategies and different brokerages. I never buy FOMO. Nothing is showing this could hold. Nothing is showing this could hold. Sir, are you blind? Like that guy that runs this company is a charlatan. He used to do a ton of interviews pumping his latest greatest technology. This will never see a penny again. I don't need it to see a penny as long as it... Thanks for the prediction, George. As long as it moves... As long as it holds that bottom and keeps moving higher, it doesn't matter. If we're keeping it real. It doesn't matter. As long as it moves and pumps, we're good. We're good at that point. But yeah, for those wondering about long term, I guess if you really want to get in down here, 006, 008, and just for long term. But... I'd rather you wait till this stock goes to the higher exchange and then see how it performs there. If it performs anything like Nightscope, then this will be a long-term winner because we've seen a lot of AI stocks pump and move up a lot. But because this is an OTC stock, as I was saying, if you look at KSCP, it had a huge pump here. Had a little mini pump. This one might actually be good for abusing if it bottoms out down here. But we'll see. I always keep an eye on Nightscope to see how it performs on the higher exchange. But other than that, this is still a classic pump and dump because it is in the OTC, and you shouldn't expect otherwise. This isn't 2021 anymore. We're not living in those times. Those were some incredible opportunities back then, but I think at this point, I think a lot of people have gotten past the whole, I want a 10x tomorrow, 1,000% tomorrow. Like those days are over. They can still happen here and there, but not like back then in 2011. Those were crazy times. Like everything was running like 20,000%. Like you could wake up and be up 10k like from 1k. Like it was insane. But I think just be content that you have a stock here that's very obvious in terms of where the bottom is. They communicate. They're transparent. Steve Reinhardt, shout out to that guy. Like this is the easiest money I've ever made. This is one of my 100% win rate stocks that it's just I haven't lost, and you shouldn't be losing either. Like if you are, I don't know what you're doing, shorting it when I'm buying, I guess, and it just goes up, and then you're like, oh no, I guess I don't know what you